I used to come here every Monday morning to shop. It's always been like this, at least for as long as I can remember. My parents talk about a time when this room used to be packed with people coming to pray and listen to Torah every week. They talk about those like they were the glory days. If only we could get back to that. Now the temple is primarily a marketplace. I come here every week for the farmer's market to buy eggs and figs and food for my family. They have the best bread. And I never felt guilty because I pray on my own and we still celebrate Passover. So, is it really that big of a deal? I used to think not, but that changed a little as the day that Jesus showed up. I don't think I'll ever forget that day. I just bartered with Samuel from down the street to get 2 fresh fish for my kids, and that's when I heard this sound. It was so loud, a crash, a splintering, and for a brief moment I thought maybe God might be tearing open the walls of the temple and climbing inside. I turned around, my hands were full of fish and coins. And I see the money changers' table turned over and doves flapping wildly inside their cages. And coins rolled their way across the holiest of holies, and everyone froze. I've never heard a silence so loud. Jesus paused and looked at the room. And quietly he said, "My house is to be called a house of prayer. Prayer for all nations." And in the quiet, I found myself hiding those 2 fish and coins behind my back, like Adam and Eve hid behind fig leaves, wishing the coins in my hand would disappear. And then, as quickly as he arrived, he turned and left. I can't be sure. He might have had tears in his eyes. And just for a second, I wondered to myself, maybe, just maybe, God really was tearing open the walls of the temple and climbing inside. Maybe. Who is he, you ask? I'm not sure. He's not like me. He's faithful. He's honest. There is nothing hiding behind his back. Have any of you felt this kind of shame? Have any of you ever wanted to hide something from God? Confess with me.